In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about tripods and stabilizing equipment. As you can see here, I have a selection of tripods and stabilizing equipment that I want to just talk about real quick today. So most of these are from the school and some are from my personal collection. And I just want to kind of tell you a little bit more about tripods. So that way, if you're in the market of thinking about buying your own, you can think about what to purchase or not. So this one on the end here is a exit tripod, and it's really small and very unstable. So we actually have quite a few of these in our school classroom, and I actually had a student one day that used it properly and her camera went smashing to the floor. So after that day, I thought, we're never going to use these tripods ever again for a $500 camera. So what I actually did with them, there's a drawer full of them that I have put a mounting bracket on the top that would hold cell phones. I plan on using or needing to use your phone to do a video for my class. You can just know that in the tripod drawer that says phone tripods, those are only to be used with phones. They should not be used with the nice cameras because they aren't strong enough to truly hold up a big camera, especially when there's another lens on it. So these are the mounting brackets that I have purchased in the past. They're really nice. They're like about $5, and they stretch to fit most phones unless you have one of those really giant phones. What I also have sitting here are some different types of mounting brackets for cell phones. These are definitely more sturdy, but it works like a wrench and a clamp, and you have to screw this in and move that out to fit in different kinds of phones. And this is just a generic mounting bracket, and it can fit on the top of any kind of tripod. But I just wanted to let you know about these lower quality, shorter tripods. What happens is oftentimes this bottom piece will fall off and the legs will be less sturdy. It's just also too short and too wobbly. So this right here, the second one, is my personal tripod. It's kind of dirty because it is old. I've had it for like 15 years. It did the job for a long time, but as you can see, the brand here, it is not the highest quality tripod. I think it cost me 20 bucks. And what I use it for now, which is why it's so dirty, I use it when I'm filming things in my pottery studio. So there's clay on it. So that's my personal tripod. This big tripod right here is really nice. It's my favorite one to use at school because it's made for bigger cameras and heavier equipment video cameras. But it works great for a DSLR that has a bigger lens on it. So this big tripod right here, it's just taller. As you can see, it's built more sturdy, it's stronger. I'm gonna line these up so you can see the difference on how much bigger that tripod is. So this one is definitely a no-no. Do not use this with DSLR cameras. This one will work okay. These bigger, stronger ones are definitely better. So I recently bought some new tripods that I really, really like. They fold down very small, and they are all metal. So this was a $20 tripod. This was also a $20 tripod. I'm not sure how much this one cost because I didn't buy it, but this one is more on the $40 end. Why it's more expensive is it's made of all metal. It also has a bevel head on it, and it is more conducive to video. And with this ball and bevel head on the top, it just is easier to move and manipulate. It also folds down smaller, so if you do nature photography and hike, it is a little bit nicer to fit in your bag than some bigger ones. But it's a really nice tripod. The part that's a little tricky is the mounting bracket. It slides out and it's different than other mounting brackets, but it takes a little bit to get used to, but they're really nice tripods. So they do come with this tool. It's a wrench that you can use to tighten anything up if you lose a screw or just need to tighten up any of the legs. So I have some other of my personal tripods and mounting devices that I thought I would just show you since we were talking about it. So over the past couple of years, I've started buying some different things. I do have a GoPro camera, so I bought this GoPro camera kit online for like 30 bucks and got like, I don't know, 10 different kinds of mounting brackets for my GoPro. And this was one that was in here. It's a good old-fashioned, really cheap selfie stick, and it has a GoPro mounting bracket to it. So that's really nice. It doesn't have like Bluetooth capabilities because on the GoPro it's voice activated and you don't really need it. This is another tripod I just got on clearance at Target, and it's so chintzy, but I thought, well, it was only $4, so I bought it. It's another GoPro tool. This one I just bought for about $10 to help me make some videos, but the problem about it is I never seem to have it charged when I need to. And the bad news is it didn't even come with this plug-in that you need, so you have to have your own plug-in for it. This is another contraption I just bought. It was an impulse buy at Walmart the other day, and I've used it a couple of times, but I don't really love it yet. I'd like to get something different to use. It's just not long enough for me to do demonstrations or videos that are on a tabletop. So I was looking for a solution that would allow me to do art demonstrations, and the arm for the phone is just too short. But if you truly are doing selfie type videos, it is nice. The ring light works good. But again, the bad news is it comes with a USB and doesn't come with the plug that you need to plug in unless you are truly plugging it into a computer. So that's just a tiny tour of a bunch of these different types of tripods. So when you're at school, definitely do not use these cheap, short tripods for the DSLR cameras. Only use them for cell phones. The last reminder I'm going to say is it's really, really important that if you use a tripod, that when you check it out, you look to make sure it has the mounting bracket. So as you can see, this one right here is missing the mounting bracket. And if you get all the way home or you get on shooting locations, you're going to get frustrated because you don't have the piece you need to mount it to the camera. So that's always a good thing to check. This is my personal one, so where the mounting bracket is mounted to the back of my camera. So at school, there is a secondary box next to the tripods that have a bunch of mounting brackets. The people have forgotten to take off their cameras, and then I find them and I put them there. So if you grab a tripod and it's missing the mounting bracket, look in that box and you'll find one that fits. So when you get a camera, a DSLR, they all have a place on the bottom of them with, it looks like a screw hole, but what that is the mounting bracket for the tripod. So this video was not to show you how to use tripods, but just talk about the different types and kinds of them. We'll cover how to actually use a tripod at a later time. Thanks for watching.